So all we're gonna be doing with this is we're just gonna get those down just above your knees, just above your knees. This you're gonna do almost a duck walk and you're pushing your knees out. Sorry, I should have prefaced that. Yeah.
Walk?
Yeah, there you go. So get it down, yep, there you go. And this is just to get the lower body ready for us to stabilize, to use the upper body. Welcome everybody, this is my client Annie, and today we're gonna be focusing on upper body. Now when you get there, now we're gonna go back, actually we're gonna go backwards, my apologies, we're gonna go back and we're gonna drive it out. Okay, all we're doing is we're warming up her lower body, getting all that blood flow into the hips, quads, glutes. Do your best to keep your feet straight. Push back into it, push back into it. Stay low, stay low, stay low. You don't necessarily have to go all the way up on your toes like that. Preferably driving with your heels, heels, heels. There you go. That's what's gonna help load the glutes a lot better.
Keeping my feet straight.
Yeah.
My knees out.
Right. When you do this, I want you to go here. Okay, now I want you to go 1, watch my feet, 2. And you see how you're trying to push your heel into the floor? See how it's stretching that right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Now we're gonna focus on the upper body, okay? What we're gonna do is when you grab this, you're gonna grab it like so, okay, under grip. So you're gonna pull your chest out. We're gonna go here, 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 okay? Lock your elbows out, okay? Now feet shoulder width apart, okay? Now head up, chest out. And as you pull, you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now this is just gonna pull all that blood flow into the shoulders, the rear delts, side delts, squeeze your core. There you go. What you do is you're gonna step on it, okay? Shoulder width apart, okay? We're gonna be here, and now this is just gonna be a standard overhead press, okay? Now we're gonna really hit the front delts on this. Chest out, front grip, like so. There you go. Sorry about that. Here you go. So get your elbows. Go here. No, turn your, just go here. Go here. Right there. Now push straight above you. Push straight above you. 1, 2. See what I'm saying? Now have these on the outside of your, see the difference?
Oh,
sorry.
Sorry.
There you go.
Okay,
so here, 1, 2, and that's it right there. Now the good thing about using bands when it comes to your warm-up is offering the variable resistance with this. It's gonna get harder as you extend to full range of motion, and it will reduce the resistance as you're coming back closer to the center of the body.
Oops.
Yep, that's okay. Come back down to, yeah, so right here. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where you wanna end up right there, okay? And then back up. Just keep your head straight, and all it's doing is hammer in your tricep, and then you're gonna come back and hit this one. Okay, so alternate. Only about 2 to 3 seconds, and then you're coming back. So keep the body moving. When it comes to static stretching, I don't really recommend this until after your session is over. Keep all of your dynamic, meaning you're keeping your body moving, warming up, actively warming up the tissue. Feet close together. We're gonna hinge. Okay, hinge. Keep your chest out. Back up. Boom, boom. Okay, so feet shoulder width apart. Okay, now perfecting the hinge. Okay, so take here, slightly bend your knees, push your butt back first, keep your chest out, drive your hands straight down, keep your head up, and once you feel those hamstrings at full stretch, pop back up. Yep, right there. Boom, there you go. So come down a little bit slower, come up a little bit faster. Perfecting your hinge will assist you in so many different particular exercise patterns. If you can get really good at your hinge, keeping your shoulders and your back in a good neutral position, it will effectively transfer over to your squat, your deadlift, and so on, even your bench. All right, now we're heading over. We're gonna start off with bench. I personally love using body weight work at times, especially on a press, to warm up the entire front side of the body. Okay, it'll dump a shit ton of blood into the chest and the shoulders. Our reps today, our rep scheme that we're gonna be rolling with, we're gonna be sticking with a 15. We're gonna do 4 sets, 15, 12, 10, 8. So we're going for a little bit more hypertrophy. There you go, you're good, okay? Shake it out, okay? If you got any water, grab some water because we're about to get into our working sets here. She's not so concerned about really gaining too much, power and strength. So as far as the progressive overload, it won't be too much as she progresses through the weeks. This is going to be a little bit more of an undulating periodization over the next 6 weeks when we do this with her. But like I said, today we're going to get into it with our upper body. So go ahead and lay back. All right, now, just like I taught you how to set up on a bench, okay? All right, tuck those feet back, okay? Now we're gonna start off with 15 repetitions, okay? So come up with it. And now you wanna make sure you don't want them like tilted like this. You want them nice and straight so your wrist is nice and straight, okay? Stick your chest out, okay? Now, from here to here, okay? 15 of them. Just like so. There you go. Last one coming, and 15. All right, break. Shake them out, okay, because we're about to get into it. There you go. Yep. All right. Yes, girl. That's it. 10. That's all right. Get two more. 11. One more. Up. Nice. Now bring it to your lap and then sit right up. There you go. Yep. So we're gonna want to keep right around that 2 to 2.5 minutes for her rest in between her sets, keeping the tension on the muscle. Now remember, if you're going and your main goal is for a little bit more strength, you want to make sure that you're keeping your rep schemes down a little bit lower. Okay, if you're looking for a little bit more strength and power, but if you're really trying to develop the muscle, you're looking for a little bit more aesthetics on your body, then you're gonna want to keep the little bit more higher rep ranges. Lighten up the load and just keep the tension on the muscle, just build up the belly of that muscle. There you go. Where you at? The more in tune that you become as you're going and you're progressing through your sets on these individual exercises, just the more like fluent your body will feel, okay? Because you're like, okay, I know where I'm getting fatigued at with this rep range. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? And we have what's called rate of perceived exertion, and that can definitely help us keep you making gains over time, okay? So what we're gonna do next, okay, is something that I absolutely love, okay? But if you don't do this correctly, this can really be detrimental to the shoulder joint, okay? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna perform an incline dumbbell fly. And it's all about how you position your shoulders and your back. I actually prefer doing this on the floor, but we're gonna really lighten up the load so you can really feel the range of motion, okay? All right, so how this is gonna go is as you do this, Annie, okay, is as you get into position, you're gonna be here, right? Really drive your chest out, and I'm pulling my shoulder blades together, okay? I drive my head against the pad, okay, from this position. And let me preface this. If you feel more comfortable by slightly bringing your head up off of the bench, that's completely fine. That will actually even give you a little bit more core strength because we are stretching the core out, which technically will lose a little bit of core power, but we want to protect the back shoulders, okay? So here, slight bend in my elbows, and I'm gonna stop here, okay? The minute that those hands come past my chest, this is why another reason I have these spotter arms here, okay, is because I don't want your arms coming out that far. So you're gonna stop here, and then you drive it back. 1, 2, okay?
That's a lot of instruction.
Don't worry, I'll be here to guide you. And we'll do different variations, again, as the weeks progress, with different variations of flies, okay? The fly is one of those things where sometimes it gets a bad rap. It's still a phenomenal chest exercise, I feel like. All right, so come up with it. Come, so push your chest out. See how that drives your shoulders together? Yeah. Slightly bend your elbows. And we're gonna go from there and then back up. And I would even say if you can get to here, that would be great, okay? Lastly, your hands, you don't want it to be forward more than your shoulder, meaning you don't want it up here. You want these here. See how they're pretty much a straight line?
Okay, yeah.
Now come out with it. Again, we're gonna go for, 15 of these. 2, come down, there you go. Right here, boom. Now we can get a little bit better of a stretch, okay? Drive your hips up a little bit. There you go. There we go. Come out a little bit slower, nice and controlled. There we go. Breathe it out, then take a breath in as you're coming down. See what I'm saying? A little bit slower, a little bit slower. That's it. There you go. All right. Pop them down. Okay. We're gonna go with these ones next. Okay. Okay.
There's such a huge difference between 5 and 10 pounds.
I know. Now remember, come down a little bit slower. That's that eccentric loading, okay? Come down. And then breathe out, okay? And you gotta let me know if there's any pain in anywhere during that range of motion, okay? There you go. You have 3 phases of a lift. You have your eccentric, your isometric, and your concentric phase. Now you'll hear some coaches go back and forth about this particular lift, okay, with an incline fly. I believe it's still one of the best ones that you can do. There we go. Where are you at?
8.
Nice. We're gonna get to 12. There we go. There you go, beautiful, rest. Here you go. Shoulders in position. And as you keep going through this, I promise you over time, you're gonna become a lot more comfortable with these movements, okay? Because this is basic stuff for what you're looking for that will have tremendous change on your body. Take a breath in, coming out. There we go. Nice job, Annie. Remember, drive your hips up a little bit. There you go, just that little bit. We're gonna head over to the platforms. Okay, now put all those things together. Okay, 3 seconds down, 1 second up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, up. Keep your elbows locked out, squeeze tight. 3, 2, 1, up. Yep. You got a good knee angle. Hamstrings are loaded properly, shoulders are a good position. Just keep working on it. Yep, here we go. 3 more. 2 more. And last one coming. Boom. Drop them. Grab some water. All the way down, okay? And then back up. 2. There you go. 3. Head up. 4. There you go.
I'll breathe.
Breathe out when you're pulling. Take a breath in as you're coming down. 2 more. And up. Pop off. All right, step down. Relax for a second. A little bit wider hands. Okay, there you go.